Hello, my fellow YouTubers, and hello, my fellow Supercarders. So, today they dropped the newest tier, which is the Goliath tier. And honestly, I gotta say, I'm in love with the picture. The picture looks incredible. I mean, originally I already had loved the Titan tier, and then I loved the WrestleMania 34. It looks pretty awesome. I like that it looks like a masquerade ball. But this one, man, it looks amazing. I love how they built this card. Man, Season 4 has been awesome. But honestly, it's going to be a while till I get one of these cards. Now, this is personal Road to Glory, and I'm hoping that the criteria to get each card isn't too bad. I remember before it used to be, if you wanted, let's say, the SummerSlam 17 card, you had to be WrestleMania 33 plus, and then it changed at one point to WrestleMania 33 plus plus, and then at one point I think it was actually Summer 17 plus plus. So it's been inconsistent lately, and I'm hoping that it's WrestleMania 33 plus to get the SS17 card and so on and so forth, so that I can at least get Titan Baron Corbin, because if I'm not mistaken, I do have Baron Corbin. I'm not entirely 100% sure if I have him. I may be wrong about that, but either way, Baron Corbin would be good to have. I know they had an Aleister Black Road to Glory. Last Road to Glory had Aleister Black, which I did not get him. He would have been a pro, but I did not get him. So I do have Brock Lesnar here, and I need to pro him. And then I have Eddie Guerrero, which isn't too bad. Samoa Joe, and then I had these. So I guess I don't have Baron Corbin, so that'll be good to just add him to the cards that I do have. Oh yes, and then I actually did end up finishing Ring Domination, which I'm happy because I finally got my first WrestleMania 34 card. Seth Rollins, not that bad actually. I haven't leveled him up, of course, because I'm trying to level up my lower cards first. I may actually level him up after I finish leveling up Brock, and then proing Brock, and then leveling up Brock again, because Brock's going to be a major key part to helping me in Road to Glory. As you can see, give me a second. As you can see, I'm Titan Plus right now. No, not Titan Plus. I'm just Titan tier right now for Road to Glory, which I'm happy that I am, because that means even if the monster card requirement requires you to be Monster Plus Plus, that means I can easily get the monster card, which I think I do have Andre, so Andre is going to be a pro. I do have a couple of pros that I need. Actually, no, it's just these two. I just need Brock and Big Cass, which is good because once I pro them, level them up, and then put them in Road to Glory, it should go up quite a bit, because if you didn't see before, I still do have some Titan cards here. I have Titan Jeff Hardy, which I got from the Spring Fusion, which I'm hoping that they do the Spring Fusion again, because I actually liked Spring Fusion. It was pretty good. Then I have, of course, Fusion Triple H, and I have Titan Braun Strowman. Now, while I do like these cards, it's about time that I replace them with WrestleMania 34s. That way, I'll have a better chance of winning whenever I play Road to Glory. Now, I also want to know what you guys think of the Goliath card, so leave your comments below. Do you like the new card? Do you like the picture? Were you ready for the Goliath card to come out? I know personally I wasn't ready for it, but I knew it was going to come out sooner or later, I knew they were going to bring out a new tier. I had no idea that it was going to be Goliath, which I'm not disappointed. I'm really not disappointed with this card. Now, the stats, I haven't quite seen what a fully leveled up Goliath card looks like yet. I could probably look up a picture online and see how much they are, but before I do that, I'm going to guess how much the stats are. And I'm gonna guess maybe around 180, give or take a couple of thousands. But I don't think it's gonna be at 200 or more than 200, because it doesn't really usually end up being that way. Usually it ends up just being about 50, 60 more than what the previous card tier was. So I'm guessing it's going to be just 180,000, which I'm fine with it being 180,000. I know when they add pros, when they add the pro system for Goliaths, it's probably going to be 360,000, maybe 320,000 at the least. But that means to all those people who have last man standing cards, well, those cards are going to be pretty useful. I mean, useful. Those cards are going to be pretty useless against Goliath pros. Right now, I think WrestleMania 34 pros for sure, and the last man standing cards are a lot stronger than the Goliath cards. So it's not going to help those higher tier players right now to actually win against them. But when they get pros, then they'll be able to take out those last man standing cards, which I know a lot of people were complaining about that the cards are too overpowered, even with WrestleMania 34 pros. That, you know, I know there was a lot of people complaining about that. But from what I heard, last man standing is no more, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, another thing that I did like that they added Supercard was the new text. The format, the font for the text, it looks a lot better. I like it. And then of course, they changed a little bit of the color scheme and everything. It says blue where it says your remaining attacks. I don't know if it was always blue. I may be wrong about that, but I think it used to be white. So I like that they made it blue now. It looks pretty cool. And from what I can see, this team is not going to be able to win. I'm not going to show the team name that we're up against. Either way. So they also added this new pack to all of those who actually do buy packs or who want to risk spending money to buy a pack. They have the WrestleMania 34 pack. So now, those of you who want a WrestleMania 34 card, who are in your lower tiers, if you end up buying this pack, hey, that's your choice. Personally, I'm not going to buy that pack because I don't need to buy packs to get to the high tiers. I mean, usually the way it goes for me is I'll get close to the highest tier there is, and then they'll bring out a new tier, a new season. So I end up never actually reaching it, which is fine because I'm not really in it to get there all the way, because I know that also the other thing is when you reach the highest tier, it might seem kind of boring because you've already reached the highest tier there is, so all there really is just to collect pros. But I mean, collecting cards is what the game's about. It's not really about getting to the highest tier. And you don't have to get to the highest tier right away. Just take your time. Because, honestly, it's a game. So, just have fun with it. Anyways, other than that, I think the free packs is still the same. Yes, I believe it was always super rare to WrestleMania 34, so that's still the same. And tip to all you people who don't already know this, every 4 hours you get 4 credits. So, you know, every 4 hours just claim the free packs and you'll get 4 credits. So if you stay up 16 hours straight in a row, that's 4 credits every 4 hours times 4. So that's about 16 credits each day. So multiply that by 7, which is every week. That's about 70, 112 maybe, or 102 every single week. Multiply that by 4, that's 408 or 440, for about 400 every single month that you can save up. Which means that you could eventually save up enough to buy a pack. Not right away, you probably have to wait at least a year and a half before you have enough to buy maybe this one. But you might be able to save enough to get a Male Titan pack. And not to mention that they always have the calendar rewards, which are always pretty good. I missed a day there on the 9th because honestly I can't keep remembering to log in. I forget sometimes. But luckily there's 30 days in this month, so I'll be able to get to the 28-day reward, which I don't really find worth it. After all, it says WrestleMania to WrestleMania 34, which odds are you'll probably get maybe a hardened card, an elite card. To those of you who are lucky and actually get WrestleMania 34 cards, nice job. But for most of us, it's mostly just lower tier cards that we can easily beat. So that's perfectly fine. Let's see. Trying to back out here. Back out of that. Alright. Anyways, so like I said, just leave your comments. I'd like to know what you think of the new tier. Whether or not you were ready for it, of course. And also, tell me what you guys are looking forward to in Supercard. I know a lot of people have been wanting a trade system. That would be good to have a trade system. And then I know there's other people who say that it's a bad idea, that it would ruin the game. But it is a card game, so a trading system doesn't seem too far-fetched because most card games have trading systems. Now, whether or not they should have the trading card system up all the time, now, I don't know about that. Now, I'm thinking if they add a trading card system, maybe make it an event. Make it like a 2-day event where for those 2 days you can trade cards, but you have to do something first. Either you have to collect a certain amount of credits, or you have to meet the requirements in order to trade with someone. That would probably be a good idea. Sorry guys about my hair keeps going all crazy. There's wind outside. It's kind of fresh outside actually. I think it's gonna rain, but there's a lot of air, so if you hear like just like a whole bunch of air through the microphone or anything, that it's because of the wind outside. Which, give me a second. There we go. That fixes the problem. I had to put something in front of the window so that it wouldn't keep blowing my hair so much. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I have to say. I will be making more Supercard videos. I'll be making one when TBG ends, as well as when Road to Glory actually does start. That's gonna be quite a while from now. Honestly, I wanted to check on Money in the Bank because I wanted to see. Nope. Okay, so I'm waiting for the day for when Money in the Bank includes Goliath cards, because I know that they added WrestleMania 34 back when, maybe like 2-3 months, I want to say, after the card came out. So I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, that the Goliath card will come to Money in the Bank. So that'll be good when they do that. Anyways, I will see you guys later, and have a nice day.